Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and this is a fan requested video. A lot of you guys said to me, hey Joey, let's go to the master list. Tell us what is left over on that list. And so I figured today, why don't we go through everyone who has been revealed already and some of the guesses we have so far to go ahead and give you guys an updated and a projected master list of clues. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So for those who have no idea what the master list of clues for The Masked Dancer is, let me rewind into, let's go 5-6 weeks ago. So at the very beginning of everything, whether it's Masked Singer or Masked Dancer, we get this master list of clues. What it is that it's a combination of all the awards put together in like 3 sentences. That way we can kind of go back and compare, we have 34 million Grammy Awards, even though that doesn't make any sense, but I'm just putting random numbers out there. 20 Emmy Awards, whatever it may be, and when you're making your guesses, you can refer back to the chart and do all the math to see whether or not it actually works for these contestants. And so we rely on this every single season. And to me, without this list, it would make our job a lot harder, because the way I look at it is, if you guessed, Justin Timberlake, who has like 30 million gajillion albums sold worldwide, and there's only 2 million albums left, then you can clearly say, hey, it's not Justin Timberlake, he's sold way too many albums. Do you see how it's important right there? Anyway, let's go through what the master list was given to us those 6 weeks ago. Between all the celebrity competitors on the show, they have more than 38 million albums sold worldwide, 20 Emmy Award wins, 20 Grammy Award nominations, that's important right there, 10 World Dancing titles, 5 New York Times best-selling author titles, 4 Olympic gold medals, and 3 Broadway show appearances. So those are the main master clues right there. Let's break it down, starting in order. We'll start off with the disco ball. Disco ball is over here from Group A, which was Ice-T. Ice-T's in the house. He has 1 Emmy nomination, but no Emmy wins, so that doesn't count towards our master list. He has 4 Grammy nominations, according to the Grammy website, and then he sold over 10 million albums worldwide. Now, I'm going to say this real quick. The Emmy website itself actually has a section on it that tells you, hey, this one person has 0 nominations and 0 wins, or 1 win, 1 nomination. On the other hand, when it comes to the albums sold, we can only find things like on Wikipedia and like a few other weird websites. So every single time we talk about albums sold worldwide, you got to take it with a little grain of hey, it could be off just a little bit. I'm pretty sure when they make these clues, they probably just Googled them because they knew that we would Google them. They're not going to go ahead and go into the Library of Congress and look up Ice-T and have a running total somewhere, because it's a family show. They're not going to do that kind of stuff. Now, that brings our master list down to only about 19 Grammy Awards left, which are just nominations, and 28 million albums sold left. Now it's time for the Ice Cube. Where is he at? Right here. And it's Bill Nye. I just call him Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's just stuck in my head forever because we grew up with Bill Nye. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Bill. See? It's stuck in your head, too. It's going to be stuck in my head all day. Now, this is where things start to get a little confusing, because Bill Nye himself, if you actually go on the Emmy page, it doesn't show anything for him, but you'd have to look up his television shows, because he does Bill Saves the World and Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Saves the World actually has no Emmy wins and no nominations. But Bill Nye the Science Guy was nominated for 23 Emmy Awards, winning 19 of them. So to say, are we going to count those 19? Because it's for his show and not him personally. I think we should, because just looking at everyone, our guesses aren't any talk show hosts or any kind of TV stars. So I think it's safe to say that we should count those 19. But that really only leaves 1 Emmy Award left. Just one, unless the websites are off. Now, this brings us to our master list. We're halfway through the contestants. Let's give the updated one so far. So we have 28 million albums sold worldwide left, 1 Emmy Award win left, 16 Grammy Award nominations left, and then the other ones are untouched. 10 world dance titles, 5 New York Times bestseller authors, 4 Olympic gold medalists, and 3 Broadway show appearances. We have 2 more left. Next was The Moth, and she only has really 1. For her Book of My Story from 2013, she's got 1 New York Times bestselling author titles. And that leaves us with 4 left. After that was The Cricket, which was Brian McKnight. And Brian McKnight, he's going to take a lot of chunks out of our master list. He sold over 25 million albums worldwide. Yeah, that brings us down to only about 3 million albums. He has 17 Grammy nominations, which doesn't make any sense to me. And this is what I told you before, where these websites sometimes get confusing. Because Ice-T had his 4, and then Brian had his 17. You do the math, that's 21 Grammy nominations. So it looks like they're off by 1. Oh, interestingly enough, he also has never won a Grammy, according to the Grammy website, only nominations. But that now completely gets rid of every single Grammy nomination we have. So we have no more singers left in here, at least those who won awards. Because if you do the math, we're missing about 3 million albums sold worldwide. So maybe there's some singers on here that maybe sold a lot of albums, but really didn't get the awards for it. Maybe, we'll go through that a little bit later. And one more thing, when it comes to Broadway, interestingly enough, he was supposed to be on Broadway this year, 2021, for this show, Chicago. And I don't think we should count that towards a Broadway appearance because Broadway is closed and it's not opening until May. Well, end of May, first day of June. But as of right now, who knows what the heck is going to happen. So the updated and confirmed master list to this point, because we're going to do a projection one in a minute. The top of the line, like, hey, this is what we know so far, master list. We have 3 million albums worldwide left, 1 Emmy Award win, no Grammys left, 10 world dancing titles, 4 New York Times bestselling author titles, 4 Olympic gold medals, and 3 Broadway show appearances left on the board. Now let's play around with those numbers, because we already on this channel revealed 2 of the characters. That's right, we revealed the tulip, and you can go ahead and watch that reveal video. It's linked below. And we revealed the sloth. Well, not that we did a reveal video yet, which I do plan on doing, but we exposed him because something got leaked and, he's kind of embarrassed about it. So now that we pretty much have those 2 figured out, we can use their clues and their awards and scratch them off the master list of clues. Now, looking at Tulip, she does have 2 albums, but there's no running list of how many albums she sold, so that could take a little chunk out of the 3 million. I mean, at her age and with 2 albums, it is possible she could be taking away 1 million albums from that list, but that's only a guess. We're not going to include that in the master list of clues. Interestingly enough, when it comes to dancing titles, she doesn't have an international dancing title, not on a world stage. I mean, everything that she has was from the Abbey Lee Dance Company, and they're not world titles, they're just dance titles, and they're nothing really important. Not to say not important, but when it comes to the master list, they're talking about world titles. You haven't won a world title yet. And I'm saying that to Mackenzie because she probably watches these videos, so sorry, Kenzie, sorry. Anyway, next after that was a sloth, Maxim, or I'm not going to try his last name because I am not Ukrainian, though my wife is and she can pronounce it, but she's in the other room and I don't want to ask her. We do know that he was on Broadway twice for Burn the Floor and Forever Tango, which we know will get rid of 2 of the Broadway appearances. He does have 10 world dancing titles. World dancing titles, that's right. And the master list of what he's done, it's insane, some of the titles. Let me read some of these for you. In 2003, he won a couple of them. The Quebec champion, the Ohio State Balletin champion, the All England champion. In 2004, the Philadelphia Danceport Festival champion, the Moscow Kremlin Cup finalist, the World Masters finalist, Nevada Star Ball champion, the Manhattan Danceport Professional Latin champion, And then in 2005, the Blackpool Dance Festival semifinalists, and then the Yankee Classic Professional Latin Champion. So, 10 dancing titles, which knocks out everyone. All of the dancing titles that we have in the master list are now gone. So, let's go through the final projected master list. Now, you can go back to this when you're making your guesses. Once again, like for example, if you're thinking Jordan Sparks, look on how many albums she sold, see if it breaks the bank with 3 million. So here is our final, what's left of the master list. We have 3 million albums sold worldwide, 1 Emmy Award win, no more Grammys left, no more World Dancing titles, 4 New York Times bestseller titles, 4 Olympic gold medalists, so there's definitely someone from the Olympics in here somewhere, and 1 Broadway show appearance. So there you guys go. There is your viewer-requested video on the master list of clues for The Masked Dancer. Did I get something wrong? Is there something I'm missing? Let me know in the comment section. And also, while I have you here, let's talk about your guesses. Go ahead and comment below who you think the other 4 people we haven't revealed yet are, and then see if they actually match in with the remaining clues and things left in the master list of clues. Anyway, I'm Joey. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you later. Bye.